Hello, everybody. We're going to test a little bit of audio here because we are having all of our other players coming in through Discord. I'm going to have each of them say a little thing, and I'm going to make sure our audio sounds a-okay. If you guys can help us out with that, we would appreciate it very much. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Baki, do you mind saying something, please?
Hello. This is a thing I am saying, and more things. How is it going in? Is it? Oh, that's phrasing already. Yeah, what? Can I stop?
Yeah, you can stop.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay, could everyone hear Baki A-okay, or do I need to raise the volume? A little quiet. All right, that's kind of what I thought I was going to have to deal with. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know. That means I will raise everyone's because Discord itself is quieter. I'm sounding a little underwater. That's weird. Like, bizarrely weird.
Stay out of the fish tank, Tay.
Stay out of the fish tank.
You slapped a fish. Why would you do that?
Okay. All right. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah.
I know you can. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Is Baki sounding a little better now too, by the way?
Hello. Konnichiwa.
There you go. All right. Awesome. If I need to raise the volumes, please let me know. Okay. Let's go ahead and have Kat. Mind saying something? Jack.
Hello. It's okay?
They're still a bit quiet comparatively. All right,
quiet?
good. Hold on, you guys don't have to worry about it. Because you guys are all equalized in my headset. What I need to do is make sure everyone can hear Discord. Okay. I have raised the volume of Discord. Shy, do you mind saying something, please?
Hello. How's everyone doing tonight?
Sabrith, mind saying something as well.
Welcome to tonight's stream.
Z-Ray, do you mind saying something as well?
It helps if I'm not muted. Hello, I am Z-Ray, and I'm playing the Paladin Jean Cass.
All right, cool.
Wait, Paladin.
Cleric.
Close enough.
I'm already having... Tonight's off to a great start, folks. I'm already having
Already
a great
Got
start.
it, baby.
Let's just take it back from the top. Just wipe everything.
All right.
Hi.
Okay. So if Z-Ray sounds good, then everyone else should also be coming through fairly
This
well.
is the Dungeon
if I have
Master
to...
testing.
This is the Dungeon Master. Yes, this is important. Okay. Well, we have been in the live screen for about 8 minutes now. I feel like we should hop over to the game screen if, Sab, if you are ready. Are you ready for us?
We are ready.
All right. Let's swap over, guys. It's time for D&D!
Alright, you're gonna calm down a little.
Turn it back a notch.
Welcome everyone to tonight's session of the campaign that we are currently titling Hidden Locomotives. This is the world of Azalor. As you can see from the world map here, that Juke, played by Tael, is
Hello.
handily showing on the screen.
Hi!
Currently, the party is running a franchise of Acquisitions Incorporated, your premier dungeoneering corporation, out of the country of Deal Ruin. They have gone ahead, I will adjust the music. They have gone ahead and done several tasks so far, managing to get from level 1 to level 3 in the most recent session. Due to this, they have dealt with several dire situations, including the misappropriation of lost weapons of war in Snowberg, the hideous sewer tragedy of Allie's village, and most recently, the disappearance of Wakur the Bellower from Feud Court, which resulted in the championship legacy being lost for the high flyers of Feud Court. We join the party now as they have left Feud Court that evening, headed towards a small little village that they honestly don't even know the name of yet.
Nope.
But a village that holds their next job. A job that was requested of them from the proprietor of the Malcontent Menace, a local pub and tavern that says they are having a severe giant rat problem. Currently, the party is based out of an abandoned Magitech train station. This train station holds many mysteries that they've run into, not the least of which is something about the U word that we don't want to talk about.
No.
Something about unicorns.
We don't talk about unicorns. We don't talk about unicorns. We don't talk about unicorns.
Some of the party have been slightly traumatized by things that they have seen in the abandoned train station, that their goblin engineer is currently trying to get the last remaining train running for. That is currently their headquarters. Their method of transportation at the moment is a hand-powered cart that they use along the remains of the various train lines that run throughout Dealrune and through the rest of the world. This is where we join them on their rail cart as they are heading from Feud Court to the Malcontent Menace. What would you like to discuss?
Oh my. I don't know what I want to discuss.
Well, I gotta know. Did we get our money from the job or the last job we had?
Yes.
I believe the person who is actually in charge of all of our funds is in part of this party. Did you divvy
Well, no,
him out?
It was crew talk to get paid back for the sewer job, right?
Yes, the sewer job, the funds were sent to Crew Talk to be dispersed to you guys at the discretion of your hordes person.
Okay.
Also, for those of you unaware, we are using several elements from the Acquisitions Incorporated sourcebook, which you can get for free today only on dndbeyond.com. After today, it will no longer be free. So I encourage
That's-
you all to go ahead and get it.
Definitely courtesy of the stream.
Ha ha ha, no.
We're,
No.
We're definitely not sponsoring anything. We promise.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Wink. Wink. Wink.
Okay.
I did have a question actually. Are all the people we keep recruiting basically making their way back to our?
Take it away.
I knew it. Are they headed back to our like central train station hub themselves, or are they actually riding on our cart?
You sent the siren Harpy back via her own wing power.
Okay.
So she's headed back to your train station to go live in the rafters somewhere, as far as you're aware, on promise of getting free coffee. The Otyu and Tragatha, Paladin of Metal, are both headed back to go talk to Crew Talk. Tragatha returned with the cart, brought it back to you guys, and then Tragatha started walking back along the train tracks, all the while playing a tune he was perfecting.
He does walk a lonely road, the only road he has ever known.
Oh boy.
Okay. So we are gathering a motley crew back at the train station. Gotcha.
That is
Yes.
correct.
Of mostly horrendous monsters, but hey.
So a siren, an Otyug, and a satyr. He's a satyr, right?
Yes, he is a
Mhm.
Okay.
Satyr Paladin, Oath of Metal and Rock.
That's
Yeah.
hardcore. And we're going to completely ignore the fact that his actual name is Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
We don't. Yeah. We don't mention the name. Gotcha.
So you're currently en route to the Malcontent Menace. You did not get paid for the feud court job.
Okay.
Because of the fact that, it sort of ended with you guys getting their mascot and talking her into a loophole in the contract so that she could escape the contract. And now she's sort of an employee of yours. The team manager, Mr. SkyeNorvil, was not impressed in the least. Said he was going to leave you terrible reviews everywhere he could and tell nobody to hire you. He said he would spare no expense in doing so, just as he spared no expense in attempting to hire you.
Well, that was a lot of expense he attempted to spare.
Spared no expense.
That being said, your time is worth money.
Yes.
So, on your route, are there any questions party members have for other party members? Or shall we go ahead and arrive at the town in which the Malcontent Menace is?
Jolene, did you ever figure out what you pulled out of that train cart? You know, the one that you and Jack somehow blew up?
That's the lead box, right?
There was the
If I
lead
remember
box,
correctly.
and there were 2 crystalline boxes that had glowing things inside.
It's
Did
the
we
box
figure
that
out-
makes me vibrate.
Yeah, the vibrate box.
Yeah.
Oh, like ferro fluid.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, I can't get the lead box thing unless we couldn't open it. Like it was,
Yes.
they didn't have like a way to open it.
It might be for the best if we don't pry that open, because that's probably dangerous.
No, it's just really like cool.
Does anyone taste metal?
Based on how
Oh,
dangerous
copper.
the glowy ones seem, and the fact that whoever did that just left them open, and then they purposely wrapped the other one in lead, kind of leads you to believe that yes, that seems problematic.
But
Should we
the
get some
other
iodide
crystal
pills?
things, the other crystal things, do we know what's in those?
Have you cast the identify spell on them?
I mean, I identified a lot of stuff the last time, but I can do it at any time if we're not doing anything.
Yes, you are just on the cart heading towards the Malcontent.
Speaking of which, who is presently pushing the cart?
Probably me.
Are you soloing it, or did you need assistance?
I
Jack's got
mean,
the big
prove.
muscles.
she's pretty swole, so.
Yeah, I got sweat going. Do Khajiit Tabaxi? Do Tabaxi sweat?
But she,
Cheats.
Dude, it's
Khajiit
hardcore.
has
It's hard coded in my head. I can't.
That's up to you, I guess. Does your tabaxi sweat, or do you have to do the blep with your tongue out and you
Oh, the panting.
do the little kitty cat pants?
well, they
What do-
they sweat from their paws, right? Like cats.
I don't know. I'm leaving it up to you.
You get to make Tabaxi lore.
Well, we don't want her fur getting all like wet
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
That'd
Not-
just
not
be
on purpose,
gross.
anyway.
Panting.
Like after you play with a cat for a really long time, how they stick out their tongue and they just go panting.
Yeah, they just sit there with it out.
It'd have to be really goofy looking on a palace cat. 'Cause that is what you are, is it not?
Yes.
Big buff palace cat, and she's just got her mouth open, tongue out, just like, heh, heh, heh. Aww.
So, Jack, you don't have to make any checks. You've gotten used to doing this at this point.
Okay.
Would
Yeah, so I'll.
would we have gotten a long rest at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
We are all
So I would've-
officially level 3. We all have our abilities back and our health back and the whole 9 yards. So make sure. Is that a reactive pop cat reference? Yes.
That is good, because I need to change around my prepared spells, and just in case.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Uh,
Since it is nighttime as you're going on the cart, this is the time to do all that.
Yeah, so I can ritually cast Identify whenever we need.
Yes. So you're going to do that on the glowing box. yes?
Yes.
Okay. It is, in fact, a magic item.
Oh, snap.
Box.
So, what this does is that it can be activated 4 times a day. When activated, it provides an immense amount of power, of raw magical power. When contained properly through a channeling device, this power can be used to empower something like a crane, a vessel, or a train engine. This effect lasts for a differing time depending on the size and the tonnage of whatever it is operating. It can be activated without being inside of a channeling device.
So wait. What does it do when activated in a piece of equipment?
When contained properly through a channeling device, it allows for Magitech equipment to be powered.
Beautiful.
Did you just put Final Fantasy VI into this?
Sort of.
Feeling kind of called out right now.
The length of power determined entirely by the tonnage.
Yeah.
It is important to note that it can be activated by hand, like while you're holding it right now. But the raw power output of something that could move a Magitech train would probably incinerate most people.
Zappity zap zap.
Well, considering we blew up an entire train station, didn't we? That was probably the
We, you say?
unshielded one.
We? No.
Yeah,
No.
royally.
No.
All of us were equal to blame.
No.
All of us 1-to-1.
I'm pretty
more, no
sure.
less.
I'm pretty sure. I think I noticed the shiny, and then I called for assistance because I'm not climbing up the ladder of a train.
So it was your fault, is what you're saying.
No.
Mm.
I asked you to investigate, not disturb.
Well, that's the difference between that is a roll of the die, I think. Which I believe it was.
It was, while some of the more sensible members of the party were asleep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sensible. I got 17 intelligence over here, amigo.
Intelligence is not sense.
I got
That's
8 wisdom.
That's
friend.
wisdom. Yeah, 8 wisdom. Exactly our point here.
Oh, no.
Hey, I'm tall, smart, and beautiful, okay? That's all I've got.
That's all
All
Julian's got going.
Just let me
So-
have this, okay?
Is there anything else that you wish to do this evening before your long rests and your arrival in the morning at the town which holds the malcontent menace?
A malcontent menace.
After Jack finishes their turn on the hand cart, John will kind of look over and just hand them like a, I don't know, like a water flask or something.
Nice. Thanks.
Free water.
He just like takes it and dumps it all over her face.
John's just like staring at it, just like mute horror, just like, oh, and pulls out another one and passes it over. If you want something to drink.
Yeah, just like pouring it into the mouth. Open mouth.
It's just like running out the sides. Oh. Ooh, you can do that for a while, can't you?
Well, you know, I work out.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're definitely pretty strong. Probably the strongest person here. I mean,
That's
sorry,
so
go ahead.
nice of you. Thank you.
We're all one big happy family, right? We gotta look out for each other, and you know, it's, you know, when someone's good at something, they help out the rest of the group, and right? Is that how that works?
Yeah, teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork. Want a ration?
When do I not?
That's a fair point. We've gone through quite a few. We might need to stock up.
Well, I was hoping there would be more like food at food court, but there really wasn't much food.
I think that's a common thing because you'd think there'd be food there, but it's called like feud court, like where people have feuds. But I guess most people call it food court, so they expect like a lot of restaurants or something.
Yeah, and then we had.
I don't know.
And then like it's the same thing with what was it? Allie's Village. Lots of artists over there.
Yeah, the layout was really strange too. I think these towns should really think about rebranding. They might get a bit more traffic that way.
Business possibilities.
Yeah, they should talk to their marketing team about that.
Feud court should definitely ditch that Mr. Schemer guy. He's not good for them.
Oh, as an aside,
How could you say that? He led them to 9 consecutive championship seasons.
By cheating.
With heartbeat control magics? Yeah.
Look,
Semantics, really.
you gotta break some harpy eggs to make an omelet of 9 championships.
Yeah.
Making the mother of all omelets here, Jack.
as an aside, chat wishes for everyone to be hydrated. So go ahead and get yourself some water.
You
Yeah, I
bet.
got some Mountain Dew
Coffee
right here.
time, here
I'll
we
drink some
go.
more. I'll drink 1/2 of a 2-liter of Mountain Dew real quick.
Shy over
Also,
here, bucking the trend.
chat. We are approaching a hands-off approach for the D&D session. I will not really be directing comments straight to chat via voice. If I do respond, it will be via chat, just to keep things moving because we have limited playtime. But anyway,
Yeah, only 5 more hours we got.
Malcontent Menace, let's go.
All right, are we ready to soldier on?
Sally forth.
What's up?
We're hitting the
Anybody else have
road.
anything they wish to do overnight?
I want to. Go ahead.
Who is pushing the cart for the overnight shift?
You'll just take turns. I don't need any checks.
Okay.
Gotta get your gains in the AM, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've got built-in headlights if Jean decides to do it.
He tends to have the shield headlight setup going.
Excellent. Onward. I don't have anything to do, I don't think.
What did you have, Jelly?
Oh, I was just gonna be stupid.
Yeah.
By all means.
I was just gonna say, okay, I'm just gonna polish my bone.
Okay.
Wait, which
well-
bone?
your fresh bone, right?
Yeah, my fresh bone.
Okay.
The one that I just got. Also, what happened to my egg?
Didn't
What
you leave
did
it?
happen?
Didn't you leave that at the train station?
I guess so, because I
I
haven't
thought
been like Jelly Belly for the last few sessions.
Yeah, I thought you left it at the train station.
No idea.
If you did not, I'm fine with going ahead and telling you some of the repercussions of this.
Oh no.
I'm fairly certain you left it because it was becoming a hindrance to
Yeah,
your
I think-
abilities.
I think
Unless
so,
we're weighing it
because
down.
yeah, it was getting heavy. I was like reaching the 8-month mark.
Yeah, he kept making your ankles swell up. It made stealth difficult.
Really lethargic.
Not to mention the mornings where you just goo everywhere.
Mhm.
Gross.
Alright. I'll go ahead and make our ceremonial first roll of the night to see if anything happens overnight. Okay. So, you guys continue on through the night. Everyone gets their long rest. Make sure all of your stats and abilities are refreshed. That you're not missing anything. As you approach, you see that the most prominent feature of this small little, you wouldn't even necessarily call it a town, a village at best, more of an outpost than anything else, is the large 3-story tavern that has big, bright red and yellow signage that says the Malcontent Menace.
Malcontent Menace.
The roof is shaped like 2 giant M's.
What sort of establishment is this?
It is some form of a tavern/inn. It is a hospitality place. As you look around, you see there are some farms nearby. There are a few small shops, things of this nature. And you see that there used to be a sign that told you, "Welcome to the village of Malway." But
Oh,
it has now
Lord.
been scratched out and says, "Welcome to Malcontentia, home of the Malcontent Menace. Sponsored by the Malcontent Menace, Incorporated."
Ooh, that's legit then.
But who is the Malcontent Menace?
Don't we all want to know that? I mean, it might be a place.
It
It's
is-
on this.
It is a place.
Yeah, it's this restaurant. So
Yeah, but I'm wondering if, like, it's an individual, like the owner or something.
As you get closer and you observe it further, imagine, if you would, a medieval Denny's that has somehow risen up to lordship and taken over this small fiefdom.
That's all Denny's.
A medieval Denny.
You get close and you smell the delightful smells of breakfast foods, biscuits, syrup, butter, honey, bacon.
Bacon.
Can I go ahead and get a Grand Slam, like right now?
You'll have to go in and see what's on.
Well, hell, I'm going in.
yeah,
She
Alright,
just trots
let's,
on in.
roll on in there. Yeah.
Food,
So, you
breakfast. We're here at breakfast time, right?
You did park your hand cart in like a regular parking place. Did you park like really far from the door so nobody else scratches
Oh,
your
of
hand
course,
cart?
of course, of
or-
course. It's already got a bit of a.
I mean, our handcart could use some detailing work, but is this paid parking or is this free parking?
It's free parking.
Okay, yeah, we should probably park a little ways away.
There is some really close parking for adventuring parties with different needs, but I don't think you guys quite qualify.
Not yet.
If Jelly still had the egg in her, maybe.
A couple more blows to the head and we'll qualify.
Whoa. Dark.
So you guys go ahead and get your cart situated and go up to the doors. The door handles, the knobs have been replaced with 2 large M's.
Hmm. I like that we did the same thing.
Yeah,
Regardless of
double.
anything else, the branding is on point.
They definitely have a theme.
The windows set in the doors are also done like 2 arches that make an M on each door.
Does-
Hold
Oh
up.
my lord.
Does it look like there's gold? Like, do the like door handles appear to be like actual gold or anything?
More of like a polished brass.
Oh, okay. Cheapos. But they have solid gold door handles. I mean,
As you approach the door, you see the door handle twist, and the door opens, and nobody's walking out. Nobody seems to have opened the door
oh, so it's a
Until
magic
you-
door.
until you look down, and you see what appears to be a house cat.
Kitty.
What?
This
Like,
house cat is a tortoiseshell cat, and it basically its fur color is completely divided straight down the middle of its body.
Whoa.
One half is orange, and the other half is that darker, like grayish charcoal. The cat looks up at you with a small collar made out of red rope with a bell on it, and is also wearing what appears to be cat-sized white robes.
What?
Robes
cat
like
has
like a wizard would wear.
Similar, yes.
Okay.
The cat looks up at you curiously and meows at you vehemently, and you see that as it sits on its haunches that its back left leg and its front right paw have bandages wrapped around them, as does one of its ears.
I immediately like pat Jack and go, what did it say? What did it say?
That's
I,
racist?
yeah,
Question mark?
I don't know.
Jack, you don't speak feline?
No.
Okay.
Disappointing.
The cat is looking at Jack and meows quite a bit more. And then lifts one of its paws up.
Sorry, not fluent.
Lifts its injured paw up and sort of makes a out of my way motion.
Oh, we're blocking the
Stand-
door?
Stand to the
You're
side.
standing in
We'll
front
step
of
out
the
of the way.
door. When you step out of the way, as the cat goes past, the cat's moving very slowly, limping a bit, looks pretty exhausted, and then you hear in common from the cat's direction, tourists.
Talking cat.
Ooh. John just kind of looks at the rest of the
Like, they're gonna
Did
label us as tourists.
What
They're
just
gonna
happened?
label it as a talking cat.
The cat doesn't seem
what just
to
happened?
reply or respond to you.
Why was that
calling
cat in people robes?
it a talking cat? Other than as it's about to turn the corner, it says, "People have a name, and mine is Pearl." And then it continues on around the corner.
It's perfect. I want a talking
I don't-
cat. Can we get a talking cat, please?
We
Um,
already have a trash compactor and a bird at home.
Yeah.
I also
It's a
want this
person.
cat.
No, you can't have a person as a pet. Isn't that kind of... Think about this, fellas.
But we
Wait,
just
it's a
got the
person?
bird lady.
No, they're not pets. They're employees. Well, I
So-
mean,
Same thing.
yeah.
So,
well, okay.
so with the
Jelly,
door
no. Are we just standing in the door at this point, just like having
No,
a
I walked
conversation?
in. I walked in.
Okay, so once you've walked in, you see that the proprietor of the Malcontent Menace is standing behind what appears to be a lectern very close to the door. Looks to you and says, "Oh, would y'all like a table or a booth?"
Can anyone sit on the end of the booth? I'm referring to myself because there's no way I'm gonna fit in a booth.
Yeah, we can sort you out.
Guys, cool with the booth?
All right, do y'all want the breakfast menu or do y'all want the full menu?
There's a difference?
But the fool is fine. The fool is
Is this y'all's first time at the Malcontent Menace?
Yes?
Have you never visited any of our sister locations?
No.
What would you have?
No, this is the first you've heard of this.
Okay.
This is our first establishment here in Dealrune. We've been having just a heck of a time getting things ready here.
Oh, have you recently opened?
We've been open a couple of months, but we keep having all kinds of strange problems.
Strange problems.
Like what?
Well, we tried hiring Tiny, who I think you ran past on the way in, but Tiny wasn't able to handle it.
Tiny. Did we run into a tiny?
Pearl?
Is that the kitty cat?
Yeah, her friends call her Tiny.
I'm sure she loves that.
Uh,
Well, she hasn't used any of her magic on me, so I guess she likes it.
but yeah, we'll take a table or booth. We should
Right
also
this
probably...
way, y'all.
Just follow.
John is holding just like a stack of menus and just like following.
So would y'all like some ice waters to start, or y'all want some sweet tea, or what do y'all want?
Oh yeah, give me some of that sweet tea, like a gallon of it.
Oh, I'll bring you a pitcher, hun.
All right, thank you.
Water, please.
Absolutely.
Got any chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk? Yeah, we got that.
Some chalky milk?
Chocolate milk.
I'm afraid that none of our alcoholic drinks are on the menu right now, as we can't go down in the cellar.
Oh, is it locked?
was this the place where the job was supposed to be?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Okay. Actually, we'd like to talk to you about your cellar problem. After we have eaten.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Pearl got here and she accepted the job.
Has she done any?
Well, she tried last night, but it didn't go too well for her.
We would do a better job.
Just automatically just saying, yeah, we're gonna take over.
Well, we have thumbs.
Yep.
Did you just
We have a-
wiggle your thumbs at Duke as you said this? Oh no. Yes, and I have hooves.
I mean, I understand, and y'all, there's definitely a lot more y'all than there is Pearl. Pearl's just on her own, but I mean, I did offer her the job first, so I mean, I'd feel bad about just, letting somebody else do it, but I also don't want Pearl to get hurt. Maybe y'all could
talk.
work something out.
Yeah, we'll go find her after this and talk to them.
All right, y'all hungry? Y'all just want these drinks?
I grab one of the menus from because
do you
he
take-
hasn't handed them out, and I just start
Do you
handing them
take
out.
the breakfast menu or the full menu?
The full menu.
The full menu is very voluminous.
Oh, so it's like a cheesecake factory menu.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. All right, so I'm gonna start perusing over that.
They have an absurd number of things on offer, and they have 4 different pages of types of exotic biscuits made with all sorts of different fixins, and almost all of them involve some form of gravy or grits.
Jolene is probably like absolutely losing her mind right now.
Well, she's gonna see if they got a big breakfast or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Absolutely.
talking about.
They have the biggest biscuit breakfast platter, which involves 3 of their best-selling biscuits. And included in those best-selling biscuits, they also get you between 3 and a half dozen eggs, depending on your size, cooked as you wish.
What?
6 pieces of freshly toasted bread. It
Toast.
says heaving helping of grits, as well as something mysteriously named as just the shavings.
Oh, y'all, those
I don't know what that
shavings.
And then
That's
under
not
the
good.
under the shavings, it says the ways you can order them. And the ways that you can order the shavings are as follows. You can order them scattered, smothered, covered, chunked,
Yeah.
diced, peppered, capped,
Nope.
topped, country,
Nope.
and southern style.
I was like, is he just gonna look
was-
at the
was-
Waffle House menu?
Was that
I will neither
Isn't
confirm
all
nor
of
deny
that-
this.
isn't all of that southern
Yeah.
What does
Southern
it mean?
style is everything, and then they also add on an extra helping of gravy that is mixed in with a red chili pepper glaze.
That's just the normal down here.
I can
So,
feel my
assume
heart stopping.
You say, yeah, I want it
Jillian's-
dressed, and that's what they get you.
Jolene's getting the shavings with everything.
Yeah, everything, and more sweet tea after that too to wash it down.
Okay, you'll get your own pitcher.
Okay, cool.
Want my grits? If I order it. I'm talking to Jolene here.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
So do you want my grits if I order this?
Well, it depends on what type of grits they are. They got like the good grits and the bad grits. So,
Well, we use about a half a pound of butter in
all right. Well,
our grits.
y'all can go.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and slide that plate over to me, sweetheart. I'll take care of it for you.
And then if you like, we can also add in half a pound of cheese.
All right. Well, I need to be careful on the cheese. Yeah.
All right, no problem.
Jelly wants that, but I also want bacon in mine.
Absolutely. How would you like that bacon cooked?
Rare.
All right, so you want it still floppy,
Right out the
nice and
pack.
chewy?
You could just cut it off the cow.
Well,
Bacon
bacon don't come
off
from
of
a
the
cow.
cow.
I know this. Jelly does not.
I'll figure something out for you, okay? I promise you'll like it. So she takes you guys' orders. Does anybody have any specific orders they want to give before she walks away?
Jean is just staring at the menu like, I don't know what half of this means.
Just get the eggs and the bacon and the biscuit.
Has
and
comprehend
it'll be fine.
languages on it.
Honey, you want one of those country fried gravy steak biscuits?
Jean just looks up like a lost puppy, just like, sure.
Wait,
Alright.
do you hold on, Jean? Do you like gravy?
I don't think I've ever had gravy.
Gravy on the
What?
side. Gravy on the side. Gravy on the side. Gravy on the side.
Y'all never had
Yeah.
gravy before?
Don't say that out loud. You might make this whole place jump up at us.
That's what. Just say. It's
New
like
York
you
City.
don't know if you've ever had it. So I was like, put it on the side and dip it.
You forget, Jean grew up in a monastery. Like
Oh, John's about
Very.
to have his mind blown.
Yeah. Indulgent.
The most
food is
seasoning
not-
he's ever had is salt.
yeah, the spiciest thing he's ever tasted was maybe like a pepper that grew in the garden once, and then they had to dig up the whole plot because it could be dangerous.
infected everything. It's the devil's fruit.
He's had a single granular piece of sugar once, and ooh, that's a lot for him.
So, if you, she does, since once you say water, she still gives you a cup of sweet tea anyways.
I
In
feel like
addition
that
to your water.
became standard at a
Yeah.
place like this.
So, if you take a sip of that, Sean, I don't know if you'll survive.
Did I prepare purified food and drink?
You might.
It's already purified. What are you talking about?
It's pure sugar.
Yeah, it's so sugary, nothing else could survive in it.
Oh god. It kind of jiggles
Just-
a little bit.
It's one
Just-
of those where the pitcher was half full of sugar before they put
Oh.
any liquid in.
You just need to order it half
please.
cut.
Half
So
cut.
Yeah,
she
just order
takes
a
your
half
order
cut.
and she goes, "You want the gravy on the side?"
I don't know. Is that's
That's not how we usually make it. I mean, if that's how you want it, that's fine.
it?
It's not
Wha-
traditional.
I'll play it safe for now. I've never been to this place before, and
Okay.
I've
Well,
not.
we'll go a little light on you then, honey.
There you
Yeah, take it
You-
easy on them.
It's gonna still be covered.
They're gonna go out of their way to
Put
just
some
mess with
extra.
it even more. Yeah.
So, those
John-
of you, go ahead.
Sean's just looking at the table and goes, "I don't understand where this playmat and crayons came from."
You're gonna get to the end of the maze, buddy. You can do it.
It was stuck in my menu. I don't know where it came from. these crayons are nice.
Yeah.
So it takes a
Take
little
those
bit,
back.
and she brings out a big plate of grits for everybody to start. Does
What is-
anybody actively, as a player, not know what grits look like, that I have to describe these?
I'm
Please.
going to just immediately slide them over to Jolene because
Okay.
What-
So you
Duke
get
is
this
not a
plate
fan.
of what at first you look at it and it looks like some bizarre combination of rice grains that have been ground finely and sand that has then been covered in a thick, gloopy, almost sauce consistency of just, it probably was once white, but with so much butter in it, it's now this off yellow color.
Perfect.
If anyone in this group, IRL, does not know what grits are, I will be mad physically.
For real.
They're like part of a corn, right?
I live in the South. Whether I like them or not, I've had grits.
Yeah, I hate grits.
What?
And
If
sweet
you
tea.
do not tear up your sausage and bacon and put it in the grits and mix it together like a little soup.
It still has the texture of sand,
Yeah,
which
they-
automatically
You just
makes
put it
it
in-
horrendous.
Only if
They
cook-
can be good, but
You just need to
most
cook
of the
them
places
longer.
it's like most of the places is just like snot.
No
And you have to
amount
flavor
of
it.
cheese, no amount of cheese is going to save that for
You
you.
got dry grits. It's like putting ramen noodles on the microwave.
Or like instant grits. Those are awful.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta get the ones that you boil.
they have to be
No.
cooked properly.
all bad. They're
All bad.
blech.
So, when they bring it out to you, each of you also gets a commemorative war spoon to eat with.
Oh, the ones that are
These
like 100 years old.
No, I
The
think
commemorative war spoons are actually something for you to keep because it's your first time in a Malcontents restaurant. And you see that they're emblazoned with the MM of the place. And they're made to look like a warhammer, like a miniature warhammer that's cutlery sized, except it has a spoon on the end.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
I'm really surprised that you did not make them have a spork for us.
Not yet.
Oh god.
Wait. Is the Warhammer head on one end and the spoon head on the other?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
So after that, they go ahead and bring out the rest of your food. For those of you who ordered the platters, you get your eggs however you ask them to be cooked, and everything else is just slapped together on the same giant, ridiculously oversized platter that they call a serving plate.
Oh god.
It's all
a
like
skillet.
mixing. It's all like mixing together, touching each other, and I hate it, but this is how it's done.
This is total breakfast anarchy.
Yes.
The
They-
grits are touching the biscuits.
Yeah. Those of you who ordered biscuits, other than Jean who asked for the gravy on the side, you don't see a biscuit. You don't see anything except that
Oh,
you
they
have
skipped your biscuit.
except that what you have seems to be more of a bowl than a plate, and there's a swamp of gravy, and then a large gravy lump in the center that you assume is the hidden treasure of your biscuit.
That's gonna be
Oh,
good.
that's the good stuff.
so. It's like
Yeah, there you
so imagine a
Sean,
gravy. Imagine a gravy. Imagine jelly made out of gravy and thrown on top of a biscuit.
Yeah, but it's the brown jelly, it's the brown gravy, not the red gravy.
Correct. So
I'm
John,
trying to
yours
watch.
comes out.
I'm trying to
and
watch my figure, so I did not order it.
Yours comes out, and your biscuit is in the center of this plate. And when I say it's a biscuit, this thing is bigger than most full-sized sandwiches.
Oh,
It's bigger
so
than most places' cheeseburgers.
How
it's
does
a
bread
po' boy
get this
biscuit.
big? Jean's just staring at the plate, and it's just like, I don't
And
think
then
I've
you
ever
have-
seen this much food in my life in one
Then
place.
you have what is what looks like a serving bowl, like meant for like 4 people worth of soup, filled almost to the brim with just gravy, and there's a ladle.
You are blowing poor Sean's mind right now. This just does not compute. Breakfast was porridge and maybe like some fruit slices on a good day if the garden, was producing. But this does not compute. It's all yellows and browns and weird clumpy fluids that are solid and not solid at the same time. This is just way out of left field for Jean. He's just
And
staring
it's
at
gonna
it.
kill you too if you eat too much of it. This is the daily stuff right here, my friend.
Gonna go into food comas.
Well, I'm a
as-
8-foot tall Goliath, so I imagine they eat quite a bit. So
As you guys start digging into your breakfast, your booth does have a window out onto what looks to be the small marketplace of the town, where it's still early enough that most of the shops are covered, and you can see that Pearl has apparently decided to lay on one of the shop's countertops and take a nap in the sunlight.
I want to be that cat's friend.
Juke just says this to the
Okay.
table as
Yes.
he's eating.
Also, I
Midnight
crack my
Empire
knuckles,
biscuit.
grab my eating utensil, and I dig in.
Jean
So-
is just staring at the bowl. It's like, is this soup? It's very thick soup.
But, honey, turn your brain off and let your tongue explore.
Not the first time I've heard that.
Oh no!
Hold up a minute.
How did I didn't even get that.
Jolene, what did we say
better.
about this?
All right. Well, eat your damn gravy. God.
I don't
Uh,
understand. Where do I start?
So I
Ellie-
lean over.
okay,
I lean over towards them and be like, "You pick up the ladle. You pour a little bit on the biscuit. See if you like it. If you like it, just fucking dip your bread in it. Have at it."
Oh, y'all can just put your finger in there for a second. Bloop. Get a little suck on there.
Okay, so I already had this idea, but now that Joe has said this, Jelly is going to take her finger and put it in the big plate of grits, and you just see grits suck up her finger.
Oh God! Just traveling up her finger and forearm and like.
Jelly,
So she just has vomit floating around in her. It looks like.
Jelly, you have utensils.
Jolene just watches because it's cool as shit.
So, Jelly, are you going to absorb this as nutrients, or are you just storing it for later?
Why not both?
Oh
Oh
no!
God! There will be plenty.
We can have some jelly snacks for the
Oh,
road.
Yeah.
No.
Nice and temperature controlled.
I just
Yeah.
immediately was like, I had the image of Jelly just like reaching out her pseudo pad and be like, "Wanna share?" And I'd be like,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They just kind of
I'm gonna-
bird it.
Have you ever seen in movies when they are showing them make some new chemical or drug, and they show the jump cuts between all the pipes as the stuff starts flowing for the first time through the
Mhm.
tubes and pipes? That's effectively what you just get to see with Jelly sticking her finger into the grits. It's like,
Yeah.
Juke has to forcibly stop staring, and she suddenly is very intently staring at her own food in attempts to not stare at Jelly eating.
I'm just imagining Jelly holding half of a biscuit and going towards her mouth, but her mouth doesn't even open, and she just presses it into her head slightly
how
off
she
center.
eats. That's how
Oh.
she eats.
John's just watching this and just drops the ladle in the gravy. It kind of hits and then slowly starts sinking.
yeah, exactly. I was about
Get
to
it
say
quick.
the exact same thing. You may never see it again.
Don't
John
worry,
just
Jelly will fish it out.
oh
Ugh.
god. John like
She's
tears
gonna-
off the tiniest bit of his biscuit and like dips it in the gravy and is just like super intently staring at it and like moving it towards his mouth and takes like the tiniest little like testing nibble and just takes a little bite and chews it for a second. And then like that camera effect with like the dolly zoom where the character gets really close up and then everything else gets really
Ratatouille
far
zoom.
away. And then just like you just see his eyes go wide.
Oh, no, he's been mind broke.
Gripped
Did your
by
heart
the
rate just increase?
flavor.
And he throws the rest of the biscuit in his mouth and it's just like oh just like full body shiver and just dives into the rest of it. Just bits and pieces going everywhere. Like it's a good thing someone put the little bib on him because his chest plate would just be smattered.
Bib on you.
I just
Let's
assumed
be
at this
honest.
point it was
Somebody-
Someone put the bib on him.
Yeah.
Someone, yeah.
You've got
His little
crayons.
booster seat.
You got crayons. You've got mazes. You've got.
And if you're good, you're gonna get a little lollipop afterwards too. One of those little red suckers. It's gonna be so good.
I will say the only thing that he doesn't really go into, he takes a sip of the sweet tea, but then like scrunches up his face, like just sucked on the lemons, like ooh, no.
Oh, you about to
Not-
make
not
this
even
whole
John is that
restaurant
brave.
upset.
Not even John's that brave. What would you say, Shy?
About to
ahead.
make this whole place upset.
He tried it. He tried it.
So is anybody looking out the window to where Pearl is?
Uh,
I don't think so. Jack's just like digging into the food still.
Definitely.
Nolene's
I am
not.
trying to look at anything that isn't jelly, so probably at some point, yes, she looked back out the window.
You're also at the head of the table, and the window's directly opposite from you.
Oh, well, then I would have to look behind
yeah.
me, so I guess not.
No, it's directly opposite of you. Therefore, it's in front of you.
Oh, okay, well, then I will look at it.
It's the window at the end of your booth.
Oh, okay, then yes, I'm absolutely looking.
You see somebody approaches the little stall that Pearl is on, and Pearl stands up, and you can see that Pearl is conversing with this person. And Pearl reaches into their robe and pulls out a few coins and hands it to them, and they give Pearl a pouch of something.
Did we
And then
just
they
watch
also
a deal?
give Pearl
It's a
a
deal.
small ball of yarn.
We just totally saw a deal.
Yeah.
We just saw a deal go down.
It's like a Walmart
What
parking lot,
happened?
man. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Don't look that way, Jack. You might be tempted.
You see Pearl start batting at the ball of yarn while still on the counter, and the ball of yarn goes over. Pearl jumps after it, and instead of going after it with her claw, you see as she jumps, she manipulates her paws and casts a spell against it.
What? She takes playing seriously.
Juke, what cantrips do you have?
What cantrips do I have? I have Eldritch Blast Message and Prestidigitation.
Okay.
Yeah, shoot her with an Eldritch Blast. It'd be great.
No.
Jean, what were your cantrips? And what are your...
Guidance, Sacred Flame, and Spare the Dying.
I got Booming Blade, Guidance, Mage Hand, Mind Silver, and Prestidigitations.
Okay, so none of you instantaneously know what this spell is. But a moment later, it bursts, the yarn ball bursts into flames.
That was a short-lived toy.
Whoops.
And then you see her cast Prestidigitation and put it out.
Magical Talking Kitty.
Bites it in her mouth and trots off.
She lit her yawn on fire and then put it out? Why?
Cat.
It defied her.
Does it mean... Oh, okay.
Cats.
Most cats are like that. Not our humanoid cat friends, the tabaxi.
Thank you.
Give Jack a little ear scratch and like, oh wait, sorry.
What?
So, with that, you guys manage to finish. None of your drinks ever gets more than half empty before they are quickly refilled. And with the tea, it's when the pitcher gets half empty, they bring you a new pitcher.
Jesus. The sugar concentration never gets below a certain point.
Of course not.
Is this one of those places where, like, 5 seconds after you've taken the first bite, the waitress is always back? So how is everything, dears?
I haven't bit. God, would you give me?
My tongue! Ow!
Is everything good? It's
How y'all liking
literally. You literally just.
She
handed-
looks judgmentally towards Jean's still basically untouched gravy bowl.
There's maybe like a single like corner missing out of it, and it's slowly like filling in the like empty hole.
Something not to your liking, sugar?
John looks up, like cheeks full, like just food dripping off of his face. There's a lot of food. It's really good.
Y'all holler if you need me.
Just give a thumbs up.
She goes back to the lectern thing at the front of the place. You hear the door open and a quiet conversation being had.
Was she mad at me? John says after like a big gulp.
Well, you're in certain parts of the world here. You gotta eat everything on your plate because there's starving kids in other parts of the planet.
Jean looks down at his plate, looks back up at Jolene. I think that might actually kill me.
Well, you're a man of the faith, right?
The chef will consider it an insult if you don't eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is that how things go here?
Apparently.
Oh, Jean looks down at his plate. It's like a third gone.
She'll start like eating Jean's portion too to kind of help him out.
he just like I think he just kind of like groans. I think I can do this, but he pushes the bowl of gravy over to Jolene. I can't do that and this.
Also, I'm pretty sure you don't have to.
Sale, give me strength.
I'm pretty sure you don't have to eat everything. You just want to make sure you eat a bit of everything.
Well, depends.
You gotta eat everything.
Yeah, it's gotta be everything. They're
Because
starving kids.
Then they'll say you're really hungry. Do you want more? And then they'll give you more, whether you want it or not.
That's what we call the Southern mom feedback loop.
I was about to say, that's like saying no to grandma.
You don't.
Yeah.
What's a grandma? No, I'm kidding.
What?
I was about to say, oh, that's right, because centaurs just like poof into existence.
This is true.
Centaurs don't have parents, do they?
Nope.
No.
But they have herds, right?
Sometimes.
The fate
Which is
Legends
really
Legends
weird
get
if you
together
think
and
about
hang
it.
out.
That just raises all sorts of questions.
Yeah.
Best not to think
Please,
about
please
those.
don't ask them. I don't have answers for them yet.
I mean, we have a literal slime person in our party, so it's all.
We
bets
just
are
don't
off.
ask. Don't ask. Don't tell. It's fine.
He's like, don't want to know.
You
Probably
guys
for the
just
same
watched
time.
her assimilate food into her body.
Does she have her giant death metal sheep skull?
Oh, she got that ram skull now.
Yeah, she's got the big
Yeah.
heavy metal extra one.
Yeah.
Just suck it in gravy and grits.
Mm-hmm.
Juke finished her food first. It's gone.
Then, Juke, you are the first one to notice that you are being observed.
By whom?
By a two-colored cat who is sitting on her haunches at a right angle up on the wall near the ceiling above your booth. Very casually.
This is a lot of cats.
Wait, is this the same
is
cat or a
Pearl.
different cat? Oh, okay. Well, you were back.
Yes, and it appears that you're here to steal my job.
No, actually, I was going to find you after we were done eating and ask about the details of the job.
She holds a paw up, and you can see that the bottoms of her paw pads appear to have some form of like leather wrappings on them. And she sort of is like, she extends her claws, looks them over, like someone would look at their nails very casually. Wouldn't that be delightful if it was true?
Does it look like I'm lying?
It looks like you are affiliated with a very quick company that likes to claim jump, as it were, at times. I have run into others affiliated with your parent company that have cost me jobs before. Why should I expect this to be any different?
I just look at our group in confusion.
Yeah, we can see that. We can hear this going down, right?
I was
Yeah.
about to say, can we hear it? Because Jelly has
As
some
soon
words.
As soon as she spoke, you all noticed where she was. It's just that Juke was the first to notice, because prior to that, you were all eating and everything, and it was entirely based on, like, the stealth had beaten the passive. But once she noticed that you were no longer eating, she stopped being sneaky.
Well, Jolene will like make some room, or even go get like another chair and pull it up to their table, and be like, "Y'all come on down here so we can talk."
She looks at the chair and looks at you and goes, "I'll stay up here. I prefer not to be looked down upon, merely based on my stature."
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Jolene's just like, okay. weird hang up, but all right. Actually, you know what? I understand what you're saying, because I hate when someone's slightly taller than me.
Juke
Sure
just
you don't run
raises
into
her
that
brow.
very often.
Oh, I'm actually kind of short for a Goliath, actually.
Well, I must admit I've not run into many of your kind.
Well, I've yet to ever run into a some sort of mystical creature such as yourself. Pearl, it was, correct?
Yes, my name is Pearl. I'm not a mystical creature. I am a cat.
And most cats talk in these parts.
Well, not most and not in these parts. I'm actually a traveler and adventurer.
Oh, that's so good. But you know what Juke was saying was right. We're not really trying to claim jump, as it were, or anything. We didn't know, honestly, that anyone had already assumed the position for this here job, as it were.
Well, it is proving to be a bit difficult, I'll admit. The numbers are out of sync for me as a lone adventurer.
Can we
Eduardo
help?
was supposed to meet me, but typical of Eduardo, he balked at it, and he's probably off running around with some alley cat somewhere.
Oh, girl, I know how that is.
Can I make an is it an Arcana check to know why this cat is able to talk?
Could just ask.
How you talk so good?
You could just say, you know, I've never met a talking cat before.
Didn't I? I
What
just
is it
said
about
that.
you? Yes, and she just said, well, you said, you asked a direct question of, do most cats talk around these parts? And she answered that question. You didn't ask why she talks,
I don't know. It might be a touchy subject.
but if you want to make an Arcana check, you can.
I can.
Yeah, I don't know. I rolled
14?
a 7, so I have a 8 on that. So I'm gonna just flat out
Your best guess. Magic.
magic.
Well, I have a 14. Do I still think it's just magic?
You, with a 14, you can think of a couple of different ways. You know that this could be a warlock's familiar that the warlock is controlling and is speaking through them and just pretending to be a cat. You know that this could be a similar thing of like a wizard's familiar. But you've also heard that there are such things as awakened creatures.
Yeah, that's what my assumption was, but Duke is not the brightest, so that's why she was gonna make a check on that.
So she looks at you and goes, "What are your specialties?"
I'm a wizard.
Oh,
My name's yes. Oh, I am so sorry. I was being so rude. My name is Jolene, by the way.
I put my hand up in a wave and say Duke.
Jack.
She looks to Jack and she gives you more of a regarding nod than the others.
Jack
blood
does
of-
that like the squinty face, the cat thing.
She does the slow open and close of the eyes towards Jack.
The slow blink.
Yeah.
They're
We're
cool
gonna hit-
now.
They're cool now.
They suss each other out.
Secret conversation just went down that we had no idea about.
She
Actually can't.
She looks to Jelly.
I'm just still sucking up gravy.
That's
I've
Jelly.
moved on from the grits, and I'm like in John's gravy bowl.
there's just an arm in the gravy bowl, and the level is just slowly going down.
Yeah.
As it gets a little too low, you start hearing the.
She has to move the arm around.
Yeah. Oh,
John
no,
looks
that's
up and his
Jelly. Don't worry about her.
John looks up and
John.
has to like turn his head away to like wipe off his mouth with like a fistful of napkins, and looks back and goes, "Terribly sorry. I'm John. I'm a cleric of Saleh."
I am Pearl. I am a tortoiseshell cat. I am also a sorcerer.
A sorcerer like you were born with your magical gifts?
Yes, that is correct.
And I'm sorry, I just have to ask, have you always been a cat?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as a practitioner
parents
of the
were also
magical arts, yeah, I mean, it's you can understand where I'm coming from. It's kind of weird, but this world is weird, so I just want to make sure you're not like a
Fake
What, a
cat.
conjuration?
Like-
what are you
Yeah,
what are you implying here?
or like you were cursed to become one.
I feel like it would be far more of a curse to be, well, bipedal, and so big that I couldn't find a nice warm place to curl up in the sun at all times.
Well, I do hit a lot of door frames. So I can
I mean,
see
she's
where
got
you're
a
coming from.
Duke is suddenly like, wait, was that a like? It's just like, wait, was that a shot at me?
A shot at all of humanity. Humanoids in general.
Regardless, yes, I attempted to deal with the job by myself, thinking it would be a simple matter, and was unaware of just quite how many reinforcements the rascally rodents in the cellar had. I was out purchasing some more spell components so that I might be able to take another crack at it. But it's possible we could work out a deal, work together.
Wait, they're organized?
Well, there's quite a lot. And yes, it did seem that there was some guiding intelligence behind it. I'm not really quite sure what.
Oh Lord.
And are these rats like of unusual size or just like a regular
It's
rat?
of unusual size.
Yes, the ones that I faced off and squared off against, aside from the ones that I dispatched, most of them with my ability to cast Burning Hands, were about
Ooh.
my size or a bit larger.
But she's just a normal cat size, right?
Yes. Well, she fairly large for a cat, but still a cat.
Right.
Everybody wants to be a cat. Sorry.
All right.
I will admit that I usually work alone due to the dangers of my, wild magic. But I'm not averse to working with a group as long as we get some preliminaries out of the way. 50% of the take will go to me and 50% to all of you.
I believe this is conversation for our board person and our decisionist. So, you two have at
Well,
it.
Jack and John.
well. Also, Jolene's not gonna take this. 50%. If we're all doing equal shares.
Well, I was here first, and I don't necessarily have to cut you in at all. I do believe I can handle the job myself if I wish to.
Jolene
How
would
long
just
have you
point to
been
her
here?
paws.
Since early yesterday afternoon, I had to take a cat nap before I got started.
But Tish.
Wait. Follow-up question: how much is the overall take?
Well,
Like, do you have
they have not
a
given me
contract?
exact particulars on everything.
Insight roll.
but-
Insight roll.
Go ahead.
I don't have the insight on this.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. That's
Wait a
a
minute.
cleric thing, baby. I ain't got none of that.
While this is going on, John will be watching her suspiciously,
Okay.
and he will see if he thinks she's on the level.
Alright, give me
So
your
that
insight.
is a 5 plus 5, 10.
Oof.
You're pretty sure that she's not hiding anything and telling you the truth.
Jean leans over through a mouthful of bacon to Jolene. She's on the level.
Like there's no signs of nervousness or sketchiness or anything. No telltale ear flicks or twitchy tail or anything like that.
Oh,
Gotta watch out for twitchy tail.
The crow in Jolene's hair crawls out, her familiar, and starts pecking at some of the food.
What the?
I do hope
What?
you wash that thing.
My fake bird.
Yes.
You want to see something cool? I'd be like, hey, crow.
Oh no. Not again.
No, I wouldn't do it. Poor crow.
Don't give your bird an
Big man
existential
bird.
crisis every time and then whip it away.
So they've not told me exactly the take. I do know that part of the contract is to be able to choose anything that is currently in the cellar that can be carried away by those who complete the contract. This includes stored food, preserved jams, jellies, and things, all sorts of honeys, and one of the things that I am in particular after is a shipment that they received in error, which was what brought me to this town in the first place.
So it must be something important to you.
Not to me, actually, to a friend of mine, though.
Is it something dangerous we should be on the lookout for? Or is it just like an item we don't need to worry too much about?
Well, it's entirely possible that it's the reason that the rats have grown in such abundance.
She
You
says,
see-
half a biscuit in her mouth.
You see, there was while I was temporarily paired and hanging out with Eduardo, who I mentioned earlier, along with Reximus, we were attempting to locate a magical item that is said to be able to help control and empower rodents. Vermin.
That's
It
so
is a magical flute.
a Pied Piper.
Joke, you
You've
want
heard-
pie already?
You've
Wow.
heard of the pipes of the sewers, then.
Oh my gosh, it's actually real. What?
Most stories have their basis in reality. Regardless, it was something that was purloined from me and my companions, and then smuggled out, and I've been tracking it since. Most of my companions are dealing with an unrelated matter, back in Valantria, but I decided that this was something that had to be followed up on.
Well, thank you for letting us know that much information about the item and what you're doing here. It's very helpful. And you're telling me they didn't give you like a physical worded contract, or is this all word of mouth, or?
I did not require the contract because, as I said, the thing I am after is the pipes. So once I have the pipes, I can be on my way. And since they are almost certainly within that cellar, and I would be in the cellar and nobody from the establishment would, I can simply take them. And then once the job is done, leave.
So if we were to enter a partnership here, we have no interest in this item. What if you can have that item and we could have the money portion given by the fulfillment of the contract? So you end up getting what you actually want here,
I do
and you're
still have travel expenses, of course, so I
Well-
can't go completely without something.
and that is perfectly fair. And so if we were to just split it
Perfectly
evenly,
fair. You really say that, Jolene?
It's perfectly fur.
they're perfect.
Throw off Jolene so hard.
Yeah, you threw off
Unintentional
Baki.
pun.
You threw off Baki very hard. I'm like, oh crap!
You
what was
threw
I
off his
saying?
groove.
You don't touch his groove.
Got to get my groove back. But no, that's what. So you get your item. We'll give you. We can split the money just straight up betwixt to all of us equally. So that's. I think that's more than fair. It's not like we share our money amongst. We all have our own pocket money.
We can grab a jar of
And-
honey while on the way out.
And then we can, if you have no interest in whatever's downstairs, if there's other loot to any booty to acquire, we can sort that out afterwards. 'Cause we're not trying to take advantage of someone. We're just looking to get this job done so we can continue moving on.
She looks at you and she seems to be sizing you up as you say this.
She's pretty
Very
genuine
well.
about it.
Very well. I believe that I could be amenable to this. So, the monetary remuneration would be split evenly 6 ways, then, correct?
Well, that is something I have suggested, but I would need to make sure the rest of the party is okay with that.
Oh, of course, 7 ways. I mean, she looks confused for a moment. 6
What?
ways. 6
No! It's our
Sav is,
phantom number.
Sav is gaslighting us again.
Yeah, here is the gaslighting.
I'm not sure why I said 7.
Oh,
Of course,
we
there
get
are
that all the
6
time.
ways.
Well, I'm often confused for 2 people because I'm so fucking huge. Same thing with Juke.
Absolute unit.
Yeah, I'm an absolute unit. Hey,
Is
would you-
one of you adept at being sneaky and stealthy?
I pointed
Ooh.
Jelly, who's probably not paying attention.
Jelly's
Slurp.
just like sitting in the chair now. She's just
You-
sitting in the chair. Like
You're like 20% grits and gravy now.
I was about to say, she's just like composed of grits and gravy.
Literally full.
Ooh.
I was about to ask if there's like any cutlery floating through Jelly right now.
She's holding the spoon.
I'm surprised you find me a curious sight. What with the oddities of your own companions.
Yeah, but that's why I said it's common, but I just wanted to make sure. Because I got like this magical bird over here, but she steps in and out of existence a few times.
I'm not sure that your companion appreciates that.
Are they aware?
You can't-
As far as I know, yes.
You can't hear the inaudible screaming that's like
Yeah.
every time you snap him in and out of reality.
No, mother. Hi, love you. Oh,
Existence is pain. Let me
Oh
die.
God.
Why?
Also, I know this is probably a superfluous question because of the fact that you seemed very surprised at how I was able to talk, but you've never run into any older cats like myself, good to speak, have you?
No. I personally have not.
We haven't, had we? Sean hasn't.
I haven't.
This is entirely up to you if you want to say you have or not.
Like, why? Have we seen another cat?
From the stuff during the session. But if you want your character to have seen the one before at some point,
Oh,
You
okay,
could.
gotcha.
I'm not averse to you having that as something you may have seen.
I mean, are they meaning like a talking cat? Because I'm pretty sure we've seen cats before, just, not
Yes,
of the
ones like
talking
myself who
variety.
could talk.
I don't know. Would Duke have seen a talking cat in
That
her
is-
journeys
again,
and
that's up at
performing?
you. If she's performed in Valantria, she probably has seen a talking animal before.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Only once. Only once though.
Was it an older cat? A tabby, perhaps?
A few years ago. Like orange?
Yes, a tortoiseshell tabby. Mostly orange. Though may have been grayed a little bit by them.
Yeah, I think so. But
I'll
you
need
got
you to
cut
tell
off a
me.
little bit.
She said, finally, a clue. I'll need you to give me the details of that once we finish the job, please.
Okay.
I've been searching for my parents since they vanished.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh my.
That is my more long-term goal than the goal of tonight's little excursion. But go ahead, finish your meal, get cleared away, and when you are ready, I will meet you at the entrance to the cellar, and we can be about our work.
Let's go.
And with that, Pearl will hop down off of the wall and land on the floor just as easily as she walked down the wall just now. And she heads out of sight towards a back area where there is a sign that says restrooms and then another sign that says employee zone.
Did
With that, we are going to take our break for about 10 minutes.
she wearing boots of spider climbing? Because you said she literally just walked down the wall.
She's a magic cat.
That is a safe assumption, since you saw the strange leather wrapping on her paws.
Oh, okay. That makes way more sense now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, because Duke was like, why does she have leather on her paws? And then she
She's
saw
an
her
adventurer.
climbing, and I was like, ah. Okay.
Spider cat.
Okay. We're going to the BRB.
With that, we'll take our break.
10
Okay.
minutes.
And welcome back. We last left off with Pearl going ahead and heading out to make her way towards the entrance of the cellar. I feel like this is a running gag at this point.
It's hard coded into a couple of us.
Just a bit.
All right.
So we find ourselves
Map change.
still here at the Malcontent Menace. You last saw Pearl heading off down this way into the kitchen past the employees only door.
Do we follow?
He said, when you were ready.
Okay.
Do we got to pay for this food? Or
I
we
mean,
just
yes.
Yes.
I have
You have
a
to pay for food.
cat on my desk. So if things go wrong with stream, blame the cat.
Always.
This
cat
is
fault.
something I like up here in the right next to the door.
Is that
Oh, axes
The,
on the,
the, the
floor.
target with all like the throwing axes and stuff in it.
I had a dream once.
And one moment, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves about how you feel about this job and the deal you've made with Pearl while I try and find something real quick.
Jean looks down at his mostly empty plate with just a sullen stare. Gods forgive me.
Honey, are you okay? What did you do?
He ate most of it.
Oh, is that wrong?
He had fun.
It had flavor,
Flavor
and now he
Town.
wants more.
Wait, flavor is the sin?
Yeah.
Let's
He's been to
never
Flavor
take him
Town.
to Flavor Town.
Yeah, once you go to Flavor Town, there's no getting out.
Do not give this boy a ticket to Flavor Town.
We're gonna stop by something called Kentucky Fried Chicken here after this, and let's just say, actually, no, fuck that. We're going to Popeyes. We gotta
He
get some
can
good
never
chicken,
set foot in a church again. He'll just burst into flames.
y'all. Yep.
John's just holding out his holy symbol and just like muttering a prayer over it.
Oh, did the
Then
waitress
shoving a biscuit in his face.
did the waitress come and bring you a lame?
A what?
A dum dum.
Oh my god.
Your red lollipop.
You red lollipop.
Wait a
the
minute.
waitress come by?
Wait, Pearl actually has like a little character icon? That's adorable.
Where is it?
Where, yeah.
In
let's
the
see.
Discord.
In the Discord.
Oh, the just
The one of the 5 things
my
you need to be
God.
looking at right now.
I'm like,
I
I
don't
have
know how
8
smudgy
million
it looks.
things open right now.
Cat look too smug for me.
I'm taking that cat home. Taking that cat home.
That
You're
was
not
that was
gonna-
what I was busy doing, was grabbing Pearl's token.
Ah.
She is huge. Good lord.
It's not actually that big. I'm leaving it big for a moment so that the viewers can see it on Twitch.
She'd be considered
you were-
small, right?
Meow
I
meow.
thought you just called them all plebes. Like so the but you caught yourself and you're like, no, the audience.
The players.
All those plebes out there.
Oh, we're going that way. Okay.
That's where Pearl went.
Yeah.
She said to follow when you were ready.
Wait, are we supposed to
we-
go in the employees section?
There's no other way to get to the cellar.
Oh, okay.
We're just gonna walk in there and
How do we pay for this? Do we call the waitress or do we take it up front, or is there like a booth or something we go to?
What are we gonna take up front, you think?
I don't know. Do we pay here? Do we go somewhere else? Like what? Is there a stand?
You know what?
Kiosk?
This is the cutest thing I've seen in like 2.5, 3 years, okay? She like ruffles his hair a little bit.
The
It-
waitress
it is-
comes over and goes, "Who's ready for a dessert?"
Oh,
Kelly
the
raises
color
her hand.
drains out of Jean's face.
No. We're fine.
we'll come back for dessert, honey, okay?
Yeah, I gotta get it later.
I saw
You
my
sure
life
we got
flash before my
slices
eyes.
of cake? And she points over and you see a slice of cake that's about a fourth of a cake.
Like
Ah!
a
God.
6-layer cake.
It's It's easily an 18-inch tall cake.
Good God.
My God.
And
What-
the slice
what are
is like
the-
a quarter of the cake.
If we look around the place, what's the general size of the people here? Like, are they like gnomes or like
There's not
how
very
tall?
many. There's not really anybody else in here this early. Y'all got here right as they opened.
Oh, okay. Because maybe everyone is just really like a giant here. That's why they have so much food.
You see some. You have seen like a few people come in this early, but mostly elderly humans and like fancy looking elves, except much more rotund elves than you're used to seeing.
So, like, even on the way here, I guess like the population would be more like a smattering of whatever, or is it like one?
Yeah.
Because this is normal Goliath breakfast right here, so this isn't like
Yeah.
crazy
You-
for.
Yeah. You'll probably, if you waited, you'd probably see more, but it's still very early.
Yeah.
Because as you
Alright,
saw,
oh.
like the marketplace stalls had only just opened. That's what
Yeah.
Pearl had been waiting for.
Okay. Pay the bill.
So wait, is everyone okay with going splitsies with this Pearl lady?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna try to really get them on the price at the end. So, and having we do gotta be careful because we might have she said wild magic, so I believe she's a wild magic sorcerer. Which remember that when we had that wand that did that, and it's just
Me?
chaos.
Yeah.
Did you say
No.
she's a wild meowgic sorcerer?
No,
I did not
no,
say that.
No, she did not.
Jolene smashes the table with one hefty fist.
John, award yourself
Yes!
a
Yes!
copper acquisition
Yes!
incorporated token.
Beautiful.
God.
I'm just gonna put the gravy bowl on his head.
It's a big.
That's where you go. That's where you go for that.
Okay. I mean, the only thing I'm actually kind of uncomfortable about is the fact that she didn't get a price on how much they're gonna give her. What's to say the inn won't pay?
Well, so that's where we're gonna. We probably shouldn't talk inside the establishment about that.
We're stage whispering. We're stage whispering.
Yeah,
Oh, I got a message.
Yeah.
I could have done that mentally.
To
that's
one
it. You still
person,
gotta talk.
Yeah, to Jolene.
Wow.
it's
Y'all
like
just
texting.
mentally talk and leave everybody
You're
else.
literally
Yeah.
texting someone sitting
Rude.
across the table from you.
Yeah,
Just to
Rude.
exclude the rest of
Jolene.
the party.
we're trying to get the scheme so that we get the most money out of this. Like,
mean- Meanwhile, poor Jean's sitting here gripping the table, breathing heavily, having seen his life flash before his eyes when offered that piece of cake.
Jean's got like the food sweats at this point.
I got the too much macaroni sweats.
Okay, if Jean has never had a slice of cake, we're gonna make that happen later. But okay.
We're going to kill this poor boy.
well, so, and for y'all who don't normally eat this giant for breakfast, usually you gotta go and exercise and get the calories burnt afterwards. That's what I do anyway, but I'm
Yeah,
like
same.
900 pounds or some shit, so who knows?
I can't get on a scale.
They have horse scales.
I can't get on a regular. I don't just walk into a doctor's office and be able to stand on the scale.
When
No,
June
you
has a
would-
problem, she doesn't go to the hospital. She has to go to the zoo.
Well, I guess it depends on which part's sick, right? Like my horse part's really acting up, man.
She breaks her arm. She gets a splint. She breaks her leg.
Oh.
Yikes.
Get out of here.
She's gotta get something else.
Oh no. You can heal this,
you
right?
march right to that door, mister. That one right
Just think
now.
about those-
You leave.
Just think about the rabbits.
This was
Think
out of
about the rabbits,
character.
dude.
That was out of character.
All right, so you're willing to go with Pearl now, it seems, but
We need to
you
pay
want
the
to
bill.
negotiate this contract.
And pay the
Yeah,
bill.
we didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no desserts then.
No.
no.
My
Yeah, we're on the
You
drive.
wave, her,
later.
you wave her back over as she fills up your drinks, even though you're ready to pay.
You're gonna have to take that to go.
Oh,
Can
you
I
want
get a
some
to-go
commemorative to-go cups?
Yes.
I like
Oh,
how
sure. Is it
Jack
like
was
the-
immediately
Yes.
all over that.
Sure thing. So she goes back, she gets you
And the bill.
The bill. It comes out to, for all of your food, about 3 silver.
Oh, thank God.
Oh god.
Were you
We didn't ask
expecting? Were you
beforehand.
expecting
Wait.
the mug is gonna be like 2 silver by itself?
An
Well-
entire silver is just for the commemorative to-go cups.
Mhm.
Are they those
We didn't
cheap, like,
ask.
color change plastic ones?
Yes.
Oh god.
They've clearly just been like made, mass produced by somebody who has the fabricate spell,
Excellent.
Ooh.
I'm-
It's gonna be Jolene.
I'm-
if you
and they
like
have
money.
the big MM on them.
I'm surprised we didn't get asked what size to-go cup we wanted, large, huge, or gargantuan.
No,
You
just
don't
one
get
size.
you don't get to ask. It's one of those
It's always
ones
big.
that's like holds about a liter.
The stuff you get at
I
theme
do like
parks.
it.
I got it.
You somehow
Yeah,
end up
weird.
with 5 of them in your cupboard, and you don't know how they keep appearing there.
You never actually wash them, but somehow they keep coming back.
This is the
Swear
worst
you
cursed
throw 'em
item.
away every time.
Fucking-
That's it. One of those giant jugs you get at a 7-Eleven to put like 4 gallons of coffee in for the road.
it can't fit in your dishwasher.
It can't even fit in your cup holder in your car. How do you take that?
You just
Well-
hold on to it.
Let me tell you, at
Sit
one
in your
point,
lap.
KFC literally offered a bucket of Pepsi that you could.
Oh yeah.
And I think that was like a gallon worth of Pepsi or something
Was
ridiculous.
this at like the end of the 90s when everyone had like super sizes and all that stuff?
I'm pretty sure that in one of the most tone-deaf things imaginable, that it was somehow related to like diabetes research as
Of
well.
course it was. Oh
I mean,
no.
it's Pepsi. There's your problem. If it was-
D&D.
Yes,
Yeah.
but back to D&D. So they give you these ridiculously oversized to-go cups, and then she just pours your stuff from the one cup into that. Sees that it doesn't fill up the to-go cups, and then tops those off too.
Of course.
Is Juke trying to sneak away without paying her 1 silver?
No. I already placed it on the table.
So, Juke, you head back to the back. You pop it open, and you are confronted with the kitchen.
All
Let's
the
go.
smells.
You see that there is a cast iron pot of gravy that could more accurately be called a cauldron of gravy.
Excellent.
You're not sure that this has ever been cleaned in its existence. Or empty,
Oh,
really.
no.
That's how you know it's good. Seasoned.
You're
What-
pretty sure that it's just been added to forever.
What is
It's
that
like one of
called?
those
Like the
it's like one
eternal
of those
soups,
stews,
or
yeah,
yeah,
one of those
yeah.
stews at a place that's been around for like 600 years, where they just keep adding to it forever.
That's like legit a thing too. Like
Yes.
it's you ask for the restaurants like stew.
So
Whoa.
when you head in, there's a swinging saloon style door over here that
Oh, if
Yes.
it's a saloon
Push
style
open.
door, then it's gonna slap me on the way
back
out.
over here.
I'll make sure
This
that
one
doesn't slap
is.
you on the way out.
Thank
That
you.
one over there is just a regular door.
Oh, okay.
But towards the cellar is a saloon style door that you see
It-
Pearl swing open once you step in.
Is the regular door trapped?
It is now. No.
Ah!
You enter the warehouse. Is that like a werewolf? It is now.
Oh gosh.
Too late. You've angered the gazebo.
Sean, look at all this
Pearl-
food in here.
Pearl looks out and says, "Ah, so you have decided that we should get right to it. Well, I could have done with another nap, but we'll see.
Well, we gotta.
I
work
was-
off
This is
these
why you
calories.
keep getting jobs stolen from you.
Wait, Jelly, what?
Whoa,
You
What?
You cut me to the quick.
was that out of character?
No, that was in character.
Oh,
I don't know
wow.
what you said.
That is why she gets jobs stolen, because she likes to take cat naps.
Oh,
She took
calling her
she took her
out.
6 cat nap of the day.
Yeah, like wake the fuck up, okay?
Anyways, I would prefer not to go first after last time, so perhaps one of you who's a little more better armored would like to take the point.
You know
Jack
us.
is just like slurping on her drink.
what can we
She
expect?
moves forward.
Oh no, did Jack fill up a to-go cup with gravy instead?
It's chocolate milk.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Yeah, it was
Only marginally less helpful.
I
That's
thought
healthy.
you were saying the mug, but you were calling the gravy chocolate milk.
No.
That would be horrible. So she says, it's right down those dark, terrifyingly spooky stairs.
Oh.
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 Hold
Yes,
on,
you
hold
can
before
see
you go
it
walking down the steps.
At the bottom, there's a heavy stone door. And she goes, you'll have to open that, and then there's a rickety old wooden ladder that goes the rest of the way down.
Oh. Doesn't sound
Yes,
safe.
it's not very pleasant.
Before I
what should
start
we
going down
expect
there,
down there?
I'm gonna mage armor on myself.
She sees you do that, and she also casts mage armor.
Ooh. Best to be safe.
Question. Lights. Is the basement lit from what we can tell?
There is a lantern down there that has a continual flame on it, so it's dim, but there is lighting.
Can you see in the dark, Luna? Or not Luna. Damn it, Sailor Moon Cat.
Yes, I can see in the dark.
I didn't realize you were saying Luna, as in like Sailor Moon.
Yeah. Talking cat, it goes straight to Artemis. And
Artemis
Luna
and
for me.
Luna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, last I was down there, I managed to take out 3 of the rats, but there were just shy of a dozen. So I was forced to retreat. Luckily, I had prepared invisibility and they could not find me.
On a sliding scale, how large are these rodents?
The ones that I encountered were slightly larger than I.
Oh.
But smaller than Jelly. But
Lower to the
smaller
ground.
than Jelly.
Lower to the ground, certainly. They
That
do go
pause
about
was
12 floors.
concerning.
Well, I don't know how much she weighs. One
I
of
don't
them
know
could
how
have
much I weigh.
tackled me over for sure.
You
cat or dog
mentioned
sized.
wild magic. Would it be better for you to
It only happens every so often. Nothing to worry about. Until it becomes something to worry about.
Yep. I think that just
I'm
makes
sure
it more
it'll be fine.
exciting.
if I don't want to be caught in the blast of something, would it be better for you to be perched up higher, say like my shoulder? Internally, Juke is like,
Ulterior motive revealed.
Well, that's sort of the problem with wild magic, is I don't really know what it's going to do when it surges. But I will certainly avail myself of a higher perch if you are offered.
Have at it.
She hops up on your back and hops up on your shoulder, and she drapes
Make me
herself in
biscuits.
your hair.
She's gonna make some kitty biscuits.
I just heard this noise from
It
Tay.
didn't get picked up.
That was. You now have a shoulder-mounted sorcerer cat.
Excellent.
Nice.
Wait for that fire raw and stealth
Right.
wild magic activation.
Maybe I should bark skin myself.
Nah, you'll be okay.
We're going. Markskin will help you.
I'm gonna cast mage armor a second time, just in case.
I would make sure that you prepare yourselves for combat.
Well, Oh, and you said you burned your paws with the burning hands spell.
Oh no, those were from rat bites.
Oh, so but you do have. Did burning hands seem to do a lot of, like, really effective to the rat people? The rat
Well, it
things.
worked
where they
pretty
are?
well. It turned a few of them to burnt husks.
Oh.
They're not rat
Ooh.
people. They're just rats.
Oh, okay.
It's not
Sam.
like they were talking or anything. They're just vermin.
Well, all right. So since you've been down there, can you direct us, sort of, to where you were at least?
It's quite a small area. There is a. It is a cellar after all. Once we are down there, there's a small wooden ladder. She looks to Juke a little appraisingly. You might need to jump down.
Okay.
The rest of the way. But there's a lantern on a small table where they used to do their bookkeeping until this happened. And then there are a lot of barrels. I didn't get a good look at much of it, as I was assailed by the rats rather swiftly. But I do believe that there were a couple of barrels with labels. I'm trying to recall. One of the barrels was labeled as Two Goat Chote. I'm not exactly sure what that is.
Probably an IPA.
And then there was Quench Throat Champion of the Nine Thirsts.
That's an IPA too, I guess.
Uh,
We got Whole Foods down here.
aside from that, there was something labeled Elven Sports Wine. I've never heard of such a thing.
So we're talking. All these rats are like in a single room. It's not like a labyrinth down there or nothing.
As far as I could tell, it was just a single dugout room, but that does bear the question where they came from. So there
Yeah.
must be some form of
Opening.
entrance or egress.
I'm gonna pull my bird out of my hair and then be like, "Hey, go look downstairs real quick." And have them like
The
suss it
bird
out.
just
See if there's
stares at you. Stone door. How am I supposed to go through a stone door, boss?
Wait, are we not? I can open it for you.
Jack's in the front. Jack can open the
Yeah,
door.
open the door.
Does it open?
Open
Yeah,
it
so
enough
you-
I can throw a bird into it.
She like
Yeet!
The
cracks it.
bird goes,
Crow empty.
the bird goes, wait, and you throw the bird through the opening of the door. And you just close the door.
Yeah, just
Wait,
close
listen.
it.
Does your bird have dark vision?
Oh shit! I should make sure. Well, she said there was at least a like an Everlight candle. Or something.
Yeah. Well, it's not a candle.
The
it's,
bird
it's
gets
a lantern.
thrown in, and the bird is like, "There's two. I see two big rats, and one really big rat. It's on a barrel. They all seem to be near the table. There's a lot of like cobwebs down here, and crates and barrels, and oh, that's a rat! Your familiar
Oh.
vanishes.
Wait, did it get killed?
It's got like 3 HP.
This dumbass bird was within fucking range of rats.
It's a cellar
It's a cellar.
with a
There's
bunch of stuff stacked all over the place. Rats can jump.
That cost me 10 gold. This is bullshit. Because if it dies, I have to recast it. Ugh.
You threw it down into a cellar
did.
alone.
I figured it.
Oh no, the consequences of my actions.
It's like rats can't fly. Why wouldn't you not? Dumbass
You
bird.
threw him.
He's a bird.
Why?
Why would a bird like? I didn't say go attack.
It didn't. It was observing, but they're rats. They have dark vision. There's things for them to climb on.
This is bullshit.
Rats can jump.
I'm getting an extra 10 gold out of this pot.
Now hold on just a second.
Yeah, familiars are wizards expensive, man. But better
Crap,
than
Familiars are
rat.
expensive. Throws bird into grinder.
hey, that could have been us. Who has information now? I'm not gonna tell anybody this because they're being dicks to me. I don't know, man. My bird just kind of exploded down there.
We're just all
Take
looking
those.
at Jolene, just like expectantly, just like.
I got nothing. No, y'all, there's apparently flying rats down there that can snatch a bird out of the fucking air.
Oh my god!
What?
So y'all be careful.
Pearl looks at you and goes, I did tell you that they were dangerous.
Well, at least it was a bird that doesn't actually exist, and not us. There's a really, he said there were really big, there was a really big rat down there.
All the ones I saw when I was down there were about the same size.
Well,
It was also a crow, so anything.
So I
bigger
just
than
started
normal is-
blasting. No, I'm kidding.
We ready to descend? Then?
Yeah, let's go.
yeah, sure. I'm
John
not,
is-
I'm going
ready to-
behind Zhang because Dice got the beginning, so.
Jolene's just
pull all
grumbling.
your characters down there.
Do I need to pop
Jolene.
light, or are we good?
Shit.
Pop
Does
light.
everyone have dark vision?
Top light.
He'll-
If
he'll-
it's a
he'll
free thing,
slam-
top light.
Slam light on his shield, so there's a beam of light facing forward. Oh my god! This is
Tangled with
music.
rats down here. Oh, is there music?
Yes.
There's
Uh,
definitely music.
As you get down here, you see rats. They
Oh,
turn and look.
unexpected.
Aggressively pianos.
They turn and look at you very simultaneously, and you see that there is one that is quite a bit bigger than the others.
Whoa.
You see it sort of like nod in your direction, and then they all tense to leave. Let's roll initiative.
I immediately start playing Ratigan from The Great Mouse Detective.
Ooh.
Don't sue me,
Um,
Disney.
I'm going to have
Right.
given Vigilant Blessing to. I gave it to Jack last time. Jelly, you have advantage on your initiative roll.
Oh, great.
I keep forgetting I can do that, and it lasts until
Yeah.
either the next. I
The
get
next
it.
time you
I
get
can do it. I can cast it as an action, and it's as an action you give one creature you touch, including possibly yourself, advantage on the next initiative roll the creature makes. Benefit ends immediately after the roll, or if you use this feature again. So
I rolled a 10.
I only got a 6.
With
Is
after
that total? That's total?
Yes.
is that even with that ability?
Yeah, you have advantage.
no, I gave it to Jelly.
Oh,
I gave it to Jack
Oh,
last time. I
Jelly.
gave it
That's
to
right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Could I have guidance somebody before to get?
You
bonus
knew
on
you were
initiative?
going down there, so yes.
Does guidance work on initiative rolls?
Yes, I believe so.
It's a check like anything else.
Well,
That's
Pearl
true.
nat 20.
Nice. Also, maybe not nice.
John got a 16.
Okay. Does somebody want a 1?
Uh,
Roll.
no. I rolled a 7.
Okay, well, Jolene's 15. If I can.
Jelly, what is your initiative?
22.
22. And
First.
I believe you have higher than a +2 on Dex, so you
Yes.
will go before.
I'm just gonna appreciate this image for a moment.
Let's see.
There is a
Rat
cat
initiatives.
on my shoulder. Yes.
In real life or just
No.
in this
In roll 20. Good God! If one of my cats sat on my shoulder, it'd probably break my collarbone.
like a rug around your neck.
What about your spine? You don't need that.
It comes back.
Your
Don't be
spine?
Don't be just
Yeah.
a baby. Say ribs grow back. No, they don't.
Well, if you get rid of the bottom 2, I mean, you know what that means.
I got better.
Wow. Better find 10 pieces of gold in this motherfucker.
Rat battle. You're just gonna be scrounging for gold.
If I had
time
fireball,
for
this would be
everyone to have
fireball
a-
time.
A rat battle, yes.
It's time to do.
So, Jelly, you're going first.
Hey, since we were coming down here, could I have stealth?
Yes, absolutely.
Let me roll for that.
You
That
have
is a
advantage now, right?
15 plus whatever I have.
You're hit.
Okay, that's plus 8.
You're definitely hit.
The grits have gone stealthed.
You're just like, oh, it's nothing. It's just some grits over there. Don't worry about it.
Who laid this
All
plate
right.
of food down here? Why is it stabbing me?
So I know these rats are aggressive, so I'm just gonna like nothing personnel kid this one.
All right. By all means. Or your attack with advantage.
With advantage? Oh, right,
Yes.
right.
Make
Okay,
that.
well, I'm gonna take that 17.
All right. You definitely hit.
All right. So let's see. D6. Yeah, plus. What's my sneak attack? 2d6.
Yep. So 3d6 plus your dex bonus.
Here's my other bears. And 4. Alright, so that's a 6, 7, 8, 12, 17.
Okay, so you've dealt more than twice its total HP.
Holy crap!
This is a giant rat. So how explosive do you want this to look?
Jeez.
Oh Lord!
Okay, well, I have this thing now that I'm level 3. Well, okay, so, I mean, I don't know.
Oh no!
Or do you
Let-
want it
let
to
me-
just suddenly like stiffen up and just hit the ground?
Yeah, just, instead of exploding, just make it, like, plop over.
Like it takes one more step and then just hits the ground and you slowly see a spreading pool of red around it.
Yeah, it's
What
it's
the-
like...
What?
Yeah,
Like the Death Note got it.
Wait,
yeah, exactly.
you do have that extra ability, don't you?
Yes.
Oh,
Because
dear.
I did my sneak attack damage, I'm gonna target the rat next to me.
Okay.
And it takes come on dice, where are you? Here it is. It takes 6 necrotic damage as well.
What? What is
That
this?
is one shy.
Oh.
As that one
Oh no.
yelps and squeaks
So
Is it
my
gonna-
new attack,
and shrieks. You get another attack, or are you using an offhand attack?
no, I was just explaining my new
Okay.
thing is because I am going Phantom Rogue.
Yes.
So, Wails from the Grave is immediately after I deal sneak attack damage to a creature on my turn. I can target a second creature that is within 30 feet of the first creature, and it takes 1d6 necrotic damage, and I also deal that damage to the first creature.
Okay. Well, the first creature's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they
I'm
don't-
just explaining it for stream.
You don't get a save for that either. They just
You-
take the damage,
Yeah,
correct?
you just take it.
You have,
Jeez.
as a rogue, the ability to use twin weapon fighting as a bonus action, don't you?
Yes, which is what I'm
Oh.
going to do to try and finish this one off.
Yep. Roll your attack.
You're just gonna stick it.
right?
You still have advantage because of the fact that
Okay.
it hasn't gone yet. And you
Uh,
came in
well,
stealth.
That is a 17 to hit.
That will
total.
also hit.
I think it's
Yeah.
dead.
You don't even have to roll damage.
Yeah, it's
because
dead.
of-
It has 1 HP.
So, you're basically invisible for the first one. It just slumps over. And then all of a sudden, this one over here squeaks really loudly, and then you just shank it.
Yeah.
You kebabbed it.
Yeah. The other rats all like turn to look.
Did you shish kebab that rat?
And this big one chitters very angrily and very, very loudly.
I will try to mimic it.
Okay.
Spooky.
So Jelly just screams.
Okay.
Yeah, she does a re.
It is now going to be Pearl's turn. Pearl is going to need to roll for her attack. She's going to cast Firebolt. She's also going to need to roll. So it'll be a
here we go.
hit for sure. On her wild magic table, it does not occur.
Whew.
Because we're all grouped up.
We're all
perfectly.
right there, yeah.
There's only one thing that can possibly happen, so don't worry about it. That's like worst case scenario. It would never happen to us.
I'm not
One
looking at
thing.
that list. I'm not looking at that list. I'd prefer to stay blissfully ignorant.
Yep.
She aims towards the big one,
Good.
and her Firebolt does 4 damage.
Yeah, never look at a wild magic table. Just roll it. You get what you get.
And she's looking around and she says, "There were more of them here before.
Oh no.
Confused." And that is her turn. It is now the little rat's turn. They see Sean, they see Jack, they all charge.
Ah!
Ugh.
Because of how they position themselves, they all get the benefit of pack tactics.
No!
Oh, no.
Of course they have pack tactics.
They're giant rats. Come on,
Ah!
we gotta have something.
Kobolds don't.
Not their smell.
Not anymore.
They got me with the rat attack.
All right, so that is a 19 on the first attack against Jack.
Ooh.
You said these are with advantage?
Yeah, because of pack tactics.
Okay. I was just like, oh shit, they must have a high
Don't,
bonus already.
don't forget, you guys have feet.
20 against Jack, and then a
Like a nat 20, or is that with bonuses?
just 20,
Oh, okay.
and then a nat 20 against Sean.
Ooh.
I wish I
Oh.
had a skill. Wait a minute.
He's not the one that got the adamantine arbor, is he?
Wait
It was
a minute.
Jack who got it.
Wait a
Yeah, I
minute.
got it.
Whoops.
We'll just
Wait a
move the
minute.
crit over to Jack, right?
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll the damage.
I have an ability that can maybe no
Oh,
Perino
your new
that
Jack,
bardic inspiration
take-
you have.
Yeah,
you take
I'm-
9,
uh
Jack, you
I
take
well-
9 piercing damage. Bardic inspiration doesn't work.
unsettling words.
It doesn't change a crit.
Yeah, I think a crit you can't fuck with.
Yeah,
It-
unless you use. The
I mean, it says the creature must subtract the number rolled from the.
yeah, but it doesn't.
But
It's
it's
still a
420.
nat 20.
Okay.
One of the only things I can cancel out a crit is like the Grave Domain Cleric, where it, like, it turns the
For
crit into a
lucky?
hit, but it's still.
Yeah.
I
there's that,
have lucky, but it's only against yourself.
yeah.
They
There's
changed
that,
that.
lucky and adamantine
they did.
stuff. And then the damage
alright.
against Sean.
You two had the highest health in the party, right?
When
You
did they
take
change
6
that?
piercing damage, Sean.
Oh no. 6 damage. Ah.
So, with that, the rats are chittering, squeaking, angrily nipping at you, biting at little gaps in your armor. And it's your turn, Sean.
It's my turn, you say.
Yes.
Jean kind of looks over at Pearl and just says like, just frantically, how many more were there?
She counts and she goes, about twice this many.
Oh,
I
That
can't.
means
I
take
can't
these
make.
down quick.
Can't make a nature check, can I?
Not off your turn.
John's just gonna immediately smash down at this one with his flail.
Alright, roll an attack.
That is a +2 to hit. Dirty 20.
That'll hit. Easily.
Okay, and that is a D8. I'll use this one. 2 + 0.
Dang.
Alright,
just a squeak.
It skitters a little bit out of the way of the blow to lessen the damage, but you can still hear it when you manage to catch it on the side.
And that,
Which one did you hit, Jean? Directly on top of
Attack
you?
this
I
one.
believe. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, the one that's kind of by its lonesome.
I will add a little marker to show the ones that have been.
And John will, like, with the hand holding the flail, kind of like points to the side, 2 fingers towards Jack, and mutters a quick holy word, and he will cast Healing Word as a bonus action.
Alright.
And Jack gets 4 plus 7 hit points back. I rolled max.
7?
Sorry, 4 plus 3, total
Okay.
7. Yeah, I rolled 1d4 plus 3.
Alright.
So Jack gets 7
Would
hit
you
points
like
back.
to move as well?
Yes, I need to
You can
move.
push
So
through like that, and they don't get attacks of opportunity. And
Uh,
it just
I'm
costs you difficult terrain to push through them.
I'm actually going to go this way,
Okay.
to the side.
This one will take its reaction and attempt to attack you.
Ah,
And it does have an ally that's close enough to take advantage of pack tactics. And 19 plus 4 is a 23.
That'll hit.
So
but it's not a crit.
another D4 plus 2. So you take 4 more piercing damage as it nips at you as you turn back away and create some space.
Ah, it's because I
Jolene
smell like
is-
gravy.
It's a bad choice.
Jolene.
Oh, it's my turn.
Jolene.
Jolene.
I'm a big girl. Can I just like walk over all this shit to get like over here?
You can hop over there, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get like over here, and then
This rat shitters at you.
Tab Discord.
uh. And then I will wait. Why did I do that? Damn it! I forgot what I was doing. Hang on. Oh, so sorry. 1 second. All right, I'm going to see this rat right here, and then oh, Jean's like halfway down. I'm gonna cast on the one John injured, Mind Sliver. So that's a int 13 saving throw.
All right. It fails. Roll your damage.
Well, it was a 13, so it's a d6 psychic damage.
All right.
It was a 6.
Nice.
Okay,
And-
that's enough.
Okay, so it's dead.
Yes.
Okay.
This one lets out a pitiful noise, and then it's gone.
Then I look at this rat that's right in front of me, and I just look so domineering because I'm a giant woman, and I hope it won't attack me, because I am my turn.
Okay. Keep that hope alive.
Yep.
Giant woman.
This rat was quite a bit bigger, that was doing screeching, chirping, squeaking. Hops to the next barrel. Hops to the next barrel. Turns and looks at all of you. And is going to use an ability.
What?
And the other rats get to, not this one, but this one gets to use a reaction to make an extra attack.
Oh no.
And it is going to attack Jolene
I ain't scared of you, bitch.
with pack tactics.
She takes off her earrings. She's about ready to
Hey.
fight.
A 10 and a nat 20.
Wait, there's not one within 5 feet of Jolene, is there?
It's they're within 5 feet of each other.
I mean, they're 2 cubes.
Yeah. So, you will take
The 10 definitely does not hit.
Well, I was both rolls essentially. So you take 5 piercing damage
Oh,
as it nibbles on you through your mage armor.
you said 5, correct?
Yes. And then this one hops over to this crate.
Oh,
And it starts standing up on its hind legs. And its paws seem to be moving in front of it, and it's screeching and chittering. And you hear Pearl go, "They're not supposed to be able to do that." Juke, it's your turn.
Question for the party. Do you believe, well, actually, it kind of looks like it's casting something. Is that correct? Is that what we are assuming at this moment?
It's very strange.
just kill it.
It's hard to tell what it looks like it's doing.
See, you say just kill it, but at the same time, I'm kind of, well, no, it can't run away, can it? I was going to say, I was going to levitate it so it can no longer run around.
Is that how levitate works?
I mean, if you
Yeah,
levitated
if you
it,
levitate
it would
something,
It
you
literally
just get stuck in
can't
the
do
air.
anything. It is
Yeah.
suspended there for the entire duration
Yep.
for 10 minutes.
I mean, do what you feel you gotta do. I'm gonna kill it.
I mean, I can just straight up Eldritch blast it, but at the same time, if
Well,
it
another
can
thing's
still, hold on,
reflex,
can it
right?
still do like somatic stuff? It says the target can only move by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach, such as a wall or ceiling, which allows it to move as if it were climbing. You can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. Or if you are the target, you can move up and down as part of your move. Blah, 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 blah.
well, he just can't move, but he can still cast spells if he
Correct.
could do that. Well, personally, I would do something that doesn't cost a resource. That's a spell slot, right?
No. That's my my wonderful
Oh, your bard instrument.
yeah.
Well, I mean, might as well go off. Because he
Also, is that an
more than likely
action?
is. Yeah. It's like casting a spell.
Yes, it is an action. Okay.
Because I
Just
feel
nice
he's
that-
summoning the other people. The remainder of the rats.
Well,
Or if you don't want
what-
to kill
what do you-
him, shoot the little ones. Kill the kids first.
Yikes.
Jolene took a lot of damage from that one right there. But
Oh,
at the same
do not
time,
get- Don't worry about Jolene. She's more than okay.
I can definitely hit it with Eldritch Blast. So should I just Eldritch Blast it or should I stop it? Because I'm like I can go either way. What do you got?
Make a decision.
Yeah. just
These
shoot it
things
with
are
the blast.
aggressive.
Yeah. We could have just been normal people and they just biting us unprovoked.
16.
That'll hit. Roll me something. You deal 8 damage to the rat. It squeaks and yelps, and it looks hurt.
It's force damage.
It looks hurt, but it goes back to what it's doing.
That's the
Nibbling
big
on
rat.
Johnny.
Is that the big rat or the rat?
the big
eating-
rat.
Oh, the rat eating me.
The big rat.
Okay, so not biting me.
No, if she saw the one biting you, that would have been.
Yeah, no, that'll be alright.
All right.
Be a rat hanging out.
Anything else, Juke? Any movement actions?
I asked Pearl if I need to move.
Pearl goes, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what it's doing.
I mean, I could
Surely
charge.
it
Wait, can I
couldn't.
charge? Couldn't be what?
No, it's can't. Just I won't speak up.
Want to speak it?
Is it summon when its name is called?
It might. I'm not sure.
Well, just tell us what to be careful for. okay?
I casted a spell, so I can't charge, correct?
Correct.
Gosh dang it.
You can walk.
You move.
Jelly, get it.
All right. Jack, it's your turn.
So it still looks like it's trying to do whatever it was doing.
Yes, but you have two
You
chittering
have two
rats
chittering
around
rats there, yeah.
Yeah.
Jelly has
Let's go.
nothing around them.
They can't crit you. You're unstoppable right now, Jack.
Does it seem to be having any effect on the other rats, whatever it's
You
doing?
can't tell that it's having any effect on anything.
Okay.
Pearl seems concerned, but that's it.
Okay. Well, she will take out her maul and swing at the rat that is in front of her.
All right. Roll your attack.
16.
Okay, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Come on and slay him.
Ooh, that wasn't good. 5.
That's with your strength bonus?
Yes.
right.
Rolled 2 ones.
Where you? All right, so it is hurt pretty badly and squeaks out, and it sort of shrinks back a little bit from you, but it is still up.
Don't worry, I'll kill it.
It should have been Jelly's turn. It is not, as the crates in the corner suddenly explode into splinters.
Oh god.
Grains and things just go flying all over the place as something monstrous bursts out of these crates. You see that there is this rough dug tunnel in the corner, but that's not what draws your eyes. What draws
It's an
your
even
eyes
bigger rat.
instead is this horrifying rat-like creature standing on its hind legs, 15 feet tall,
Oh no, that's 2 Jolenes.
with one monstrous rat head on its neck, and then another giant rat head on each shoulder.
It's a Rat King.
And you hear Pearl say, "By the gods, the radicalism."
The Radical.
Radicalism.
What? Did she roll on the wild magic chart for shitty pun?
And that is where we're going to have to end our session.
Ah, no!
Beautiful.
I like the rat Cerebus.
So
Rats off to you. Why?
But before we finish, I'll tell you the final thing. Enormous, with 3 slavering mouths sprouting from a body sagging with flesh. The radicalism looks as if it has been wounded severely all over, but it seems to feel little pain. Its only emotion seems to be anger, or perhaps hunger.
Quick, throw the cheese.
As it has been summoned here, you see it reach out with a 3-fingered hand, grab this other rat,
Oh no.
look at it for a moment, start to raise it towards its mouth, and then its red eyes, all 6 of them, turn on the party, and it casts this rat aside, casually.
Oh,
Yeet.
it shows no loyalties. It hungers!
Man, we could have got rid of one enemy.
So, with that, you know what you're up against next week. The terrifying radicalism. Destroyer of granaries, devourer of cheese. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for our first stream session. It was a pleasure to have you with us. those of you who are following along on Twitch, we will hopefully be having our sessions going up on YouTube. Otherwise, if you're watching from the VODs, we also thank you for viewing with us. Come join us next week, Tuesday, where we see how the party will fare against the abomination, the radicalism. We hope you enjoyed all of our terrible puns, and I would like to, since I didn't do it at the start of the session, go ahead and send you off with what I will be starting off with next time. Give a big thanks of appreciation to Jelly, played by Shy Siren, to Jean, played by Z-Ray, to Jack, played by Cat Sith, to Jolene, played by Baki, and to Juke, played by Tail. I've been your Dungeon Master, Sabrith. Thank you once again, and good night.
Hey,
Thank y'all.
also, if you weren't here at the beginning, D&D Beyond right now is offering this source book for free. This is the last night that you can claim it. Go to the website. You don't even have to be paying for D&D Beyond. Claim it. It's absolutely fantastic. Also,
Thanks
all
for
of
the
our character reactive PNGs were made by Shy Siren, who is right there. Yeah. Jelly. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Take care.